Today's class is very interesting and useful for all of you. The name of the grammar topic is conditional clause. This is very useful and essential for the students of all the higher classes and for those who are appearing the competitive examinations. So let's start conditional clause. Before that, we must know what a conditional sentence is. A conditional sentence is a sentence which expresses a condition and the result of that condition. A conditional sentence consists of two clauses. One is if clause, the other is main clause. There must be a comma at the end of the if clause. If the conditional sentence begins with main clause, there is no comma at all. A conditional clause is of four types. First one is type 0 or 0 condition. In this condition, the verb of if clause and the verb of main clause both become simple present. Again I repeat, in 0 condition or type 0, the verb of if clause and the verb of main clause become simple present or V1. This condition or this 0 condition is applicable to all the truth, scientific truth, general truth, universal truth, law of nature, or the truth at the time of speaking it. For example, if you heat iron, it expands. If you heat ice, it melts. If the sun sets, it gets dark. This is all about type 0. Then come to type 1. Type 1 is otherwise known as open condition or real condition. In this condition, the verb of if clause becomes simple present or V1 and the verb of main clause becomes will plus V1. Though some other modals can be used like can and may and shall also, but will is extensively used. Again I repeat, in type 1, that is if clause of type 1 becomes simple present or V1, main clause becomes will plus V1. For example, if you request me, I will help you. Another thing is that in this clause or in this type, that is type 1, will and should can be used in if clause. I am not telling about main clause. Main clause is always same, will plus V1. The structure of main clause is always same, that is will plus or present modal plus V1. I am telling about if clause. That is if clause of type 1. In the if clause of type 1, sometimes will and should can be used. Will is used in two cases or two situations. Number one is assertion. You can see here, number one is assertion. Number two is denial. Assertion means agree to do something, willingness to do something, giving your consent to do something. For example, if you will attend the party, I will mention your name in the list. This is the example of assertion. If you will attend the party, means if you agree to attend the party, I will mention your name in the list. The will is also used in case of denial. Denial means refusal, disagree. Example, if you will not help, I will help you. If you will not help means if you don't agree to help. Means you are expressing your refusal here. So denial means refusal. If you will not help, I will help you. This is all about the use of will in the if clause of type 1. Similarly, in the if clause of type 1, we can also use should in two situations or in two cases. Number 1, happening by chance. This is called fortuitous circumstances. Happening by chance. Number 2 is condition may not be fulfilled. So let's discuss the first one, happening by chance. For example, if I should find the pen, again I repeat, if I should find the pen, I will send it to you. Main clause is no change. Will plus V1. I will send it to you. But what I did in if clause, if I should find the pen, that means if I happen to find the pen, so happening by chance. In that case, we can use should in the if clause of type 1. This is one situation, one case. In another case or another situation, we can use. So what is the situation? If the condition or conditional clause expresses that the condition may not be fulfilled. So in that case, should can be used. For example, should he call you? Should he call you? Please let me know. So should he call you means there is less chance of the condition to be fulfilled. The condition may not be fulfilled. Should he call you? He may call you or may not call you. So in these two cases, I mean in the type 1, will and should can be used. This is all about type 1 or open condition or real condition. Then come to type 2. Type 2 is otherwise known as imaginary condition or hypothetical condition. Again I repeat, type 2 is otherwise known as imaginary condition or hypothetical condition. In this condition, the verb of if clause becomes simple past. The verb of if clause becomes simple past and the verb of main clause becomes would plus V1. Other modals can be used like would and might, but not always. In some specific cases, we can use would and might. Always we use would plus V1. Would is used. Again I repeat, the verb of if clause becomes simple past and verb of main clause becomes would plus V1. For example, the same example I am supplying you. If you requested me, I would help you. Some other examples can be possible. If I were a king, I would live in a palace. If I had the wings of a dog, I would fly in the sky. Sometimes we can use where and had at the beginning of the if clause or conditional clause. In case of omission of if we want to strike out, if you want to omit if, we can start the sentence using where and had. For example, were I a king, I would live in a palace. Had I the wings of a dog, I would fly in the sky. So this is all about imaginary condition or hypothetical condition or type 2. Come to that is last one, type 3. Type 3 is otherwise known as impossible condition or unfulfilled condition. In this condition, the verb of if clause becomes past perfect or had plus V3. And the verb of main clause becomes would have plus V3. Some other modals can be used, should or might or could. Again I repeat, in a if clause, what is the structure of the if clause in type 3? Had plus V3, that is past perfect, and main clause structure is would have plus V3. For example, if you had requested me, I would have helped you. Last but not the least is mixed condition. This is called mixed condition. So in this condition, what happens? If clause becomes type 3 and when clause becomes type 2. That is, mixed condition is a combination of type 3 and type 2. In the if clause, the formula of type 3 is applied. In the when clause, the formula of type 2 is applied. For example, if you had followed my advice, you would not be in problem now. Mark the last of the sentence, end of the sentence. What I told now. You would not be in problem now. That means the result is referring to present time. So in this case, if clause can be in type 3, if clause can be in type 3, and when clause can be in type 2. So this is all about conditional clause. I hope you have all understood it well. You should take down the simplest rule that I have given to you. You should practice it extensively, and definitely you will get questions from this topic in your forthcoming examinations. Thank you.